Hey, apologies for the bad sound. I brought the wrong microphone with me, so I just have this lavalier, and it's kind of noisy here at Starbucks. So there's probably some noise. Anyway, so I just checked the instance running, and I know I promised I would not check without recording, but I did. And what I noticed is, so yeah, I mean, this all looks fine. But the thing is, like every so often, you write reward minus 200, and it's just like always minus 200. And I was like, I don't know, I was poking around and I looked through the code and I realized that, so I've turned this off now, right? It has this set living reward minus one. All right, now let's go back to, hopefully this looks wrong. Um, let's go back to the scenarios and plus one reward for killing a monster. But every time step, we're getting minus one. So the plus one for killing a monster is just going to get completely drowned in the noise of losing minus one every time step. So what I reckon is we should set this, we should get rid of this. All right, so now um, let's try running. This is just on my Mac. Let's try running on my Mac without that turned on. And I guess we're going to get better rewards. Actually, I know because I tried it like 2 minutes. But basically, we're going to get more realistic rewards. We're going to get like an average reward nearer to zero, like minus one, plus two, something like that. It's every 6 0. I think I might turn this stuff off because it's not that useful. And it's just spamming. Right, here we go. Reward 0.8. So this is kind of useful. So like, I feel this is useful. So basically, on average, we're killing like one monster 4 out of 5 games, which is it's not as good as we can get because there's actually plenty of monsters to kill, and we have lots of ammunition. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is, well, I can do now, right? Firstly, let's get rid of this spam about health because I don't think that's very useful. It just takes up lots of screen space. So we'll just get rid of that. I guess we can leave that. No, let's get rid of it. So at least comment it out. Where are we testing? Oh, here, right? And let's get rid of that. Right, and then, yeah, so we've commented out, we're commenting out this set living reward minus one. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push this to the instance. Where are we? Push this, and then on the instance, I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to restart it. And hopefully that's going to give more reasonable reward now, and also less spam from the health. And yeah, that's probably going to learn better, I reckon. Right, so reward, average reward. So this is the average reward over 16 games. So basically here, 2 out of 5 games, the agent killed the monster. Here a bit more, but I guess this is just variance. So probably the next one is going to be lower. All right, and then what I'm going to do now is just going to leave this to run for a while. So see you in the next clip. Hey, so you know what? I also just realized if the reward is only going to be between like, I don't know, 0 and 1 or 4 or something like that. So we've been normalizing the reward. So at the end, we're getting the reward and we're dividing it by 100 to normalize it because in the previous scenario, the reward was between like minus 200 and plus 100, something like that. But here, if the reward is going to be between like minus 1 and plus 2 or something like that, then we should start normalizing it. The other thing is we might want to subtract some number from that. Like, I'm not sure what the average reward will be, but like, I feel like if the, well, we'll see how it goes. Like maybe there's a reward at minus one for death. So then maybe the lowest reward possible is like minus one. We'll see. So anyway, so I'm getting rid of this normalization. I guess we can just get rid of the whole. I guess I'll just comment out the line. And so let's just push that to the instance and then restart on the instance. So I'm killing the script on the instance and I'm going to restart that. The other way would be to like, I guess changing the learning rate might also have the same effect as changing the normalization. But I think changing the normalization so that the reward is always in the range sort of 0 to 1-ish, I think that's sort of the correct approach, because then it's consistent. All right, so I'm just going to leave that to run, and I'll see you in the next clip.